Hello, this is Preacher Dave with Channel 23, and I'm here today with Mary Garwood from Rainbow Recycling. And one of the things that we don't always realize out here in Carlsbad is how incredibly blessed we are to have Rainbow Recycling as a part of our community. And of course, Mary, you have been the recycling guru, running Rainbow Recycling for the last several years. You recently got a recertification in operating a recycling center. Right. You have a wealth of knowledge. So for the next few minutes, quite frankly, I want to talk trash with you.
Well, perfect. You're in the right spot to do that. No, however I can help. I mean, I love to recycle. I mean, I do it at home, not as in addition to work. I mean, I think it'd be kind of contradictory if I didn't. Hypocritical. But aside from that, I mean, it's a win-win situation that we have here. I mean, we're able to employ 14 developmentally disabled adults, you know, quote unquote save the earth, you know. But we do our part. It's a win-win situation for everybody involved.
And really certainly there's a tremendous cost savings to the city of Carlsbad, to Eddy County, to the taxpayers. Why is that?
Definitely. It's diversion from the landfill. I mean, our Sandpoint landfill opened, you know, not too long, I mean, not really in comparison, too long ago. And I mean, we're already opening up another cell, working on another one. It's going to cost $1.8 million to open up that cell. Last year we were able to divert 381 tons of material away from that.
Wait a minute.
From
381 tons.
Yes.
That's a lot of trash.
Yes, yes it is. And that's material that we're able to divert from the landfill. So we're actually able to save that cost. I mean, that space, you know, the money that it costs. So if we're able to divert even more, you know, we'll be able to extend the life of our landfill and save those opening costs.
I am just imagining here the tremendous volume that 381 tons must occupy.
Right.
That would certainly fill Rainbow Recycling.
Definitely.
Many times over. But what amazes me is the amount of trash that's still in the landfill.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's so much that goes in there, but there's so much of it that can be diverted. You know, if we're able to expand our recycling program, I mean, and include, you know, Eddy County, all of Eddy County, I mean, we could just do so much more. We would just be able to just offer, you know, so much more cost savings. I mean, if you really get down to it, money talks. So if you wanted for no other reason to save that money is the reason to recycle.
Well, we talk a lot about recycling.
Yeah.
But simply to say recycle probably isn't enough, because there are certain things that we can recycle. There are certain things that we can't.
Yeah.
And let's start with plastic. Let's deal with what plastic can be recycled here in Carlsbad.
Plastics number 1s and number 2s. It's basically statewide. It's harder to do the higher numbers. You know, plastic bottles, you know, water jugs, milk jugs, you know, Clorox bottles, you know, bleach bottles around your house, shampoo bottles, just simple things around the house are able to be recycled. And
generally speaking, when you do that, what we're looking at is the little triangle of arrows with the number in it, usually printed on the bottom of the container.
Right, usually. And
if it has a number 1,
a number 1 or a number
2.
Right.
So you turn the container over, you look at the bottom, and you see that arrow or that triangle of arrows.
Right.
If there's a number 1 or a number 2, put it in the recycling bin.
Put it in the recycling.
In front of a bin filled with paper destined for recycling, but how it gets recycled is part of the fun. Let's go take a look at the shredder. Approximately 250 sheets out of an old discarded law book, and we're going to see how fast this shredder makes short work of it. Just put it on the belt and away it goes. and you're with Mary in front of cardboard.
Cardboard.
All of this is destined for recycling and will stay out of the landfill.
Right.
Okay, Mary, you talk about the need for a new building.
Yes.
What is CARC doing?
We are actively looking for land. I mean, preferably, you know, we want to get Artesia involved. We're looking for land for that new building. Basically,
okay.
We have the board. I mean, our CARC board of directors is, you know, we're just ready to take it to the next level.
And how can people help right now?
Well, actually, they can actually get a hold of us at, you know, if they want to write to us or send us a check, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're seeking donations. They're able to send it to 902 West Cherry Lane here in Carlsbad, 88220. If you want to designate, you know, specifically for Rainbow Recycling, just, you know, add a tag on there.
The check,
yeah, mark it on the check, you know, whatever you're going to send in.
Go toward the Rainbow Recycling expansion.
Towards Rainbow Recycling expansion.
Well, that's great to know. Well, one thing that's important to note is that if you give to Rainbow Recycling, you're also contributing to a true winner in Rainbow Recycling.
You are.
And I have on first authority that I'm talking to one of the latest recycling award winners. Is that correct?
Right. Last year we actually won the nonprofit Joint City Recycling Program for our curbside pilot program that we have out there. You might have seen those blue containers around town, you know, over on Riverside, Callaway, up on Sea Hill. We actually got an award for doing that pilot program. It's been deemed a success from day one. And CARC also was awarded in 2008 Rainbow Recycling. Actually, it was 2006. Oh, was it 6? Yes, okay. We were awarded.
Getting my dates mixed up.
No, but it's great. I mean, it's a good. It's just such a wonderful organization, and it's really cool whenever I go to, you know, our recycling coalition meetings, you know, up in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, just to bring a different approach with it, because we are nonprofit. We are, you know, it's different because we have our clients that we serve. It's nice. It's a total different approach that nobody else has. It's a unique. It's just such a unique program. Well, tell me a little bit about the Relay for Life surveys that you guys took. Oh yeah, you might have seen us out at Relay for Life. We might have hit you up to do a survey. I'm very curious how that came in. Yes. We actually asked a few questions about would people be willing to pay for recycling. We actually had some really good well, what I consider really good, some surprising people that are willing to pay, you know, $1, $3 extra on their, you know, whether it be on their water bill, whether it be, you know, however they would do it, but they're willing to put their money where their mouth is, I guess, so to speak. We had such an overwhelming positive response that I really think that the community is ready to take it to the next level.
Hello, I'm Dale Janway. I'm the mayor of Carlsbad. I just wanted to take a few minutes and tell you how much I support our recycling program for the city of Carlsbad. Also, how much we support Rainbow Recycling, and also really work with Keep Carlsbad Beautiful. They've done a tremendous job, and I just want to encourage everybody to do a recycling. With all of the diversion that is already coming away from the landfill, it sounds to me like CARC is really making a profound difference for Carlsbad. Right. Well, like I said, I just got back from my training up in Ruidoso last week. We actually now, New Mexico is at a 15% recycling rate. 15? Yes, in comparison to the 33% nationally. So, I mean, I see this as a huge step to take it to the next level to help New Mexico, you know, achieve the recycling, you know, the recycling diversion rate. Now, when you say diversion rate of 15%, what exactly does that mean? That means 15% of the material that could go to the landfill is not going to the landfill. Okay. That's included, I mean, that's not only the household stuff that we do here at Rainbow, that's included with scrap metal, you know, white goods, you know, refrigerators, TVs, electronics. I mean, that includes everything that they're considering not recyclable material.
And of course, everything that you put in the recycling bin, everything that goes to Rainbow Recycling, stays out of that landfill.
Yes,
and makes a huge difference.
It sure
and
does.
is reused. Any last words on recycling?
Just probably the biggest thing is just remember to be responsible recycling. You know, remember, I mean, we do simple things around the house, you know, aluminum cans, you know, our plastics 1s and 2s, you know, our junk mail, office mail, newspaper, and our corrugated cardboard. We do those, but just remember recycling and respect. I kind of add that on as the fourth, you know, reduce, reuse, recycle, respect. As just remember that, you know, don't throw household trash in there, because some loads I do have to turn away if they are contaminated. So just remember the respect issue. I mean, somebody, whenever you're getting rid of those recyclables or throwing whatever you're throwing in the blue bins, somebody else is going to have to go through that. So just the respect issue.
So if it's a blue bin,
Yes.
plastic, paper, aluminum,
Cardboard. Yes.
nothing else.
Yes.
If it's a brown bin, keep
Trash.
all the plastic and the paper and the cardboard and the aluminum out of the brown
Out
bin.
of it, exactly.
Put it in the blue bin.
Right.
And that simple gesture of making a difference, maybe having 2 trash cans in your kitchen, for example,
Yes.
can make a huge difference, not just for CARC, but for the community of Carlsbad as a whole.
And
Hi, this is Deanna Taylor. I'm actually co-chairman with Keep Carlsbad Beautiful. I just wanted to take this time, since they've been reviewing Rainbow Recycling and the CARC Farm and all the efforts that they've been doing for recycling. Behind me, I just wanted to show you one of the areas. In fact, Keep Carlsbad Beautiful had created this area, the planning around it, for one of our stations for the recycling for cardboard, plastic, paper, and it has been a great success. Why is it important for Carlsbad to recycle? For many reasons. We have a landfill that's filling up, and our population is growing. Every household is, you know, each member of the family puts out at least 20 pounds of garbage a day. We need to have our landfill not fill up so much. Our biggest problem right now is even plastic water bottles, especially with summer coming, and then the schools drink a lot of water. This can be recycled, and it can be recycled behind us. I also go into the schools, into the 4th grades, and teach the kids about recycling and try to explain to them the importance of recycling. Of course, they don't understand about the landfill because they're kind of young, but it's their future that we have to worry about and the importance. And I just want to congratulate Rainbow Recycling. Since we do curbside recycling, they have been overwhelmed, and hopefully someday we can get Rainbow CARC Farm a bigger site so they can really handle all of our recycling.
I'm here at the Lamont Street transfer station with a recycler. Andrew lives nearby, comes here on his bicycle. And Andrew, I just got to ask you, why do you recycle?
I think that the big issue is it's socially responsible. It's the primary.
Recycling, it is something you can do.